1649. Concerns over vote buying and foreign interference. Authorities intercepted nearly 441 million pesos in suspected bribe money linked to foreign nationals. Reports also surfaced of poll watchers improperly filling in ballots for elderly voters. 1710. Early Senate results expected by 8 p.m. Polls close at 7 p.m. Based on machine counting speed, early rankings of Senate candidates could be available within the next hour. 1730. Aquino allies stage political comeback. Bam Aquino and Kiko Pangilinan, from the influential Aquino political lineage, are gaining ground. Their victories could mark a revival of non-Marcos, non-Duterte politics. 1800. Large voter turnout in Manila. Basco residents showed strong voter participation, with thousands turning out at local polling stations despite long lines and heat. 1827. Imee Marcos political calculations. Senator Imee Marcos broke away from her brother's slate, aligning instead with Sara Duterte. This shift is seen as a strategic gamble, potentially affecting her re-election chances. 1841. Extreme heat affects voting process. Temperatures over 34 degrees Celsius hampered voting logistics. One voter died after casting his ballot, and some machines failed due to overheating, affecting even President Marcos Jr., who had ballot trouble. 1900. Polls close. Count begins. Voting officially ended at 7 p.m. Though no official tallies are expected today, unofficial machine-based counts should offer early indications within hours. 1953. Sara Duterte ready for impeachment trial. Vice President Sara Duterte, facing trial over fund misuse allegations, says she is prepared for any verdict. The new Senate's composition could critically affect her fate. 2008. Robredo's political journey continues in Naga. Leni Robredo, once seen as a formidable opposition figure, is now vying for mayor in her hometown of Naga. Despite her 2022 loss, she remains influential through her anti-poverty NGO and strong local base. 2016. Commission acknowledges early returns. The Election Commission has received nearly half of total precinct results, though candidate-specific tallies were not yet released at that point. 2029. Voting extended in some areas. Although polls closed at 7 p.m., voters within 30 meters of polling sites were allowed to vote. In certain areas, issues like late material delivery delayed voting and may extend it into the next day. 2042. Vote count delay raises eyebrows. Unlike previous years, partial results were delayed, despite the Electoral Commission confirming receipt of 60% of returns. Details are pending release. 2101. Live vote tracking begins. The BBC continues its live coverage as preliminary results begin rolling in. 2108. Top 5 snapshot. Bongo leads with 16 million votes, followed by Bam Aquino and Ronald De La Rosa. Francis Pangilinan, another Robredo ally, rounds out the top 5, showing a break from expectations. 2111. Other contenders in mid-pack. Panfilo Lacson, Tito Sotto, Rodante Marcoleta, and Pia Cayetano are among those vying for mid-level positions, with Camille Villar also in the running, as partial returns continue to be tallied. 2120. Senate race update. Tight margins near cutoff based on just under 50% of the votes. Imee Marcos and Lito Lapid barely hold onto the last two winning spots, while independents like Ben Tulfo trail closely behind, creating a tight mid-tier competition. 2125. Aquino and Pangilinan surprise in early results. Contrary to pre-election surveys, Bam Aquino and Francis Pangilinan, allies of reformist Leni Robredo, are ranking 2nd and 5th, respectively, indicating unexpected support beyond traditional political clans. 2132. Bongo takes early lead in Senate contest. Senator Bongo, longtime ally of Duterte, is currently topping the senatorial vote tally with 16 million votes based on nearly 59% of unofficial returns. A win would secure his seat until 2031. 2143. Rodrigo Duterte leads in Davao despite ICC detention. Despite facing trial in The Hague, Ex-President Rodrigo Duterte is ahead in the Davao City mayoral race, with 500,000 votes versus 60,000 for his rival. His son Sebastian is similarly leading the vice mayoral contest. 2149. Manny Pacquiao struggles in Senate race. Boxing legend Manny Pacquiao's Senate return looks uncertain as he's currently 18th with over half the votes counted. Only 12 seats are available. He previously lost the 2022 presidential race to Marcos Jr.